Simon, you got what you thoroughly deserved this afternoon, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. I thought we were excellent in terms of our all-round performance. That we worked hard, we created some good chances. On another day the game could have been over at half-time. Cleared off the line, missed opportunities, hitting the woodwork. But the big pleasing thing for me was that we actually responded well from going a goal behind and a bizarre own goal, really. And that shows a lot about the team, that we can put out a team to go and pass the ball around and create chances. But you've got to have that inner belief to make sure that when things go against you, you've got to dig in there and respond quickly.
All over the park. Was that right up there with the performances you've seen since you've come back to the club?
Yeah, it's certainly up there. Obviously, there's a lot of good performances in the past. Obviously, at Man United, people are talking about how good a performance is, but it's something to build off now. We've achieved a good result today. We've now set our standards, and the players can't afford to slip anywhere below that. But it's pleasing, and to do it here and get your first home win is delighted for the fans, because they made some noise today, and they all know what the rivalry is like between Millwall, and they've turned us over a couple of times in the last few years, so today was a good result in that respect.
And all over the park, you mentioned the chances going forward, but you look at your captain sort of diving at the feet of Robinson, to head the ball away in the last 10 minutes.
Well, you've got to do that. You've got to win games by doing different things. As I said, moving the ball out wide, getting crosses in, and people getting on the end of them is part of it, but defenders are there to defend. I don't want my defenders to be thinking the people like Beckenbauer and bringing things down and deciding to dribble out from the back. I want them to be wholehearted defenders who will put the bodies on the line, look even uglier than they are now, to be fair, by having stitches, boots in the face, and you have to do that.
As far as the, obviously getting the equaliser and keeping the response, I guess, from your team after going behind to that, it was a bit of a freak on goal, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a strange goal. Obviously the ball went a long way up in the air, and very stunning that penalty area, and obviously it's just hit Richard and gone in, and Casper didn't know much about it, but we got back on the front foot and we forced them back. And you've got to give the players a lot of credit, because Millwall coming here off the back of a 4-0 and a 3-0 win, a team that have got some good players, and we've got some major players in the team, and we knew it was going to be a difficult game, but every one of my players can take a lot of credit from the game today.
Yeah, and your substitutions hit the headlines last season. It's worked again for you, and David Sommer, we've been talking about him all summer, and we've finally seen him in action.
Well, it's been nice to have him available, isn't it, that we had the 3-game ban hanging over him, that he's worked hard, he's gone to Gainsborough, he's gone to Bradford Park Avenue, he's gone to other places to get his match fitness ready for an occasion like today, and at this point we've not had him available before, but we know that the signs there of a player within our grasp, and going to Lincoln was a big benefit for him last year. He's getting to grips of it. He'll be delighted with his performance, even though it's a cameo performance, but he's got to build on it now. He's got to try and force his way into my plans in terms of his all-round game, and not just his sort of performance today.
Yeah, probably coming off the bench scoring 2 goals, he's raised the bar for himself now and the expectations for the fans.
Exactly. It's not a bad way to make an impact on the home fans, and they've obviously taken to him very quickly, but now he's got to sort of keep his head down and keep working hard, because football can change quickly. He could play Tuesday night and have a nightmare, miss a few goals, and 1 or 2 people will be critical, but hopefully today he's had a lot of confidence and belief, and he's justified sort of his work rate and his decision to go to Lincoln last year.
After a hard start to the Championship season, a good start as well in many ways, you've probably seen fully today what you've been working on so hard over the summer, and the signings and everything else.
Yeah, well look, it's only 3 league games in, but obviously you want to try and make an impact as quickly as possible, and we did well against Derby, well enough, improved and did for 3/4 of the game against Forest last week, and today dominated for the majority of it. So it's a tough division, but we've acquitted ourselves well so far, but we've got to make sure that we push on and don't stand still, and make sure that we keep raising the bar every week now.